So hello everyone, I am Bảo Ngọc and I'm a leader of the EverRise team. So this is Ngọc Thảo, this is Hanui, this is Phương Nhã, and this is Minh Vi. So you might wondering why are we wearing this specific scarf. So in Vietnamese, this scarf is called Thang Rang. So we want to represent the image of the cô chú bán ve chai in Vietnamese term, but in English we think that we represent the scrap collectors. That's why that is also something related into our product today. When we will be pitching an app that connect seller and buyers in scrap collecting. So thank you everyone for listening. Please stay tuned and see you later in our pitching part. Thank you.
So today, before we starting to introduce our projects, I would like you to imagine something. So imagine every morning in Ho Chi Minh City, Miss Lang waste collectors starting her day really early. She pull her street car to every narrow street and then collecting every bottles and cardboards. So Vietnam waste generates over 64,000 tons of solid waste in every day, and only 50% of this was properly recycled, and about 65% of they will end up in the landfills and release the methane emission into the societies. So another impact is that over 400,000 informal waste workers like Miss Lang is working into the unconditioned workplace, like less paid and unfair incomes. So, and even they just only earn less than 120,000 Vietnam dong a day, which is really low and barely enough to earning the food. So that's why we end up with our projects, which is AiVeChai, a community-based recycling platform that connects household and informal collectors by giving them the price to connect and giving them the price to have more customers. Our projects will align with 4 UN SDG, which is SDG 5 by improving and training collectors, SDG 11, which is giving a stable city and communities, SDG 12 by giving the habit of recycling, and SDG 13 by accepting the climate change and the emission and methane emissions. Next, we will move on to the part.
Thank you, Nhã. So my part. So you see that this is our prototype for the apps. You see, we have 2 interfaces. We have sellers and buyers. Pretty much look like Grab or Bike, because we have locations. We also have like fast pickup and schedules. The only thing that we want to highlight here is the categories. So we already categorize different kind of waste and scrap. We have, so you see here, we have metal scrap, leather scrap, or paper scrap. By doing this, task is much more easier for us, right? And for the buyers, actually kind of the same, but it also calculate for you the total kilograms and the total price that you will receive that day or that order. So if you want to look more, we have handled you the prototype at the print out, so you can see that later on. So next, we will move to the customer segmentation. So we divide into 4 segmentation. The first 2 one is the primary, and the last 2 one is the secondary customers. So the first one is the vegetable scrap collectors. This is the heart of their recycling. They are currently working very hard outside the sun, but the income is not stable and no one can assure their health, right? So they are poor, but they have to work very hard. So that is our customer target. Next, the second segment is the urban household. So household, they constantly want to turn out waste and scrap. But sometimes selling and sorting scrap can be a daunting task for most of the household. So we want to make that task to be more easier for them and to be more convenient. So that would be our two primary focus. For the third segmentation, C&I sources. So basically like apartments, schools, cafes, and offices, we want to connect them with these sources to take more of the large scale scrap and waste, so that to maintain and to care more in the long term. And then for the last segmentations, our partners, where our recyclables go after collecting them. So we sell them to our partner network. So here we have accreditation yard, recycling firms, CSR brand, and some local authorities. Okay, so next we move to the value proposition canvas. So we only focus on the first one and second one. The first one, which are scrap collectors. So you see, the biggest pain right now they are facing is the unpredictable income because the price fluctuates. And then they also face a massive inefficiency because they have to go around the street, roam around the street in the hot sun and just to find scrap and waste, right? And then the last one, they face social stigma and zero social security, which is something very also dangerous. And now we need to gain more awareness to this kind of people, these scrap collectors. That's why our solution, our app, our value proposition is very simple. We offer them a collector app to have order management, route optimization, and a digital wallet. So to act as like a pain relievers. To guarantee, we offer them guarantee orders, optimized collections, routes, and most crucially is official identification, which makes them to be more respected and to gain awareness, to give them the employment. So you see, like for Grab and Bike, 20 years ago, no one expects them to exist right now, but right now here a lot of people using them. So that's why we want to make this the same with the AiVeChai, the scrap. We want to make them to be well known and to be more gain more awareness and to raise awareness among the society. Next, let's move to the second customer segment, urban household. Their pain is the inconvenience, the lack of trust, because they don't know if their trash is actually going to be recycled. And of course, the unfair price, or sometimes they're just too lazy, or it's not convenient for them. So we offer a user app that is the AiVeChai app. So the biggest one is the on-demand pickup. If you book our app only for 30 minutes, the collectors will go to your home. I mean, it also depends on the location. And then after that, we also have a fixed digital pricing, and everything is more organized and verified system. And the generator delivers an impact tracking, and because sometimes we want the household to be more aware of what kind of waste that they're going to contribute to the society. So this impact tracking can make sure that how many waste or how many plastic they are going to contribute out to the society. So that is the end of my part. Let's move to the BMC, which will be we.
So how do we plan to actually reach our potential customers? We have three main channels here. In the first one, primary channels, our mobile app does the heavy lifting, booking, link pricing, and digital payments, all of them in one place. And then we also have our official Facebook page and our community groups across multiple platforms. For our secondary channels, we plan to actually show up and then organize green collection day events at schools and residential areas with the help of neighborhood committees, including women's union or youth union. To streamline the sign-up process, we plan to have our QR printed on our flyers, standees, or posters. So with our partner channels, we want to partner up with more recycling firms and related organizations so they can help us with the previously mentioned events. So the question is, how can we turn one-time user into long-term advocate? Okay, so we build that our loyalty of customers on 4 pillars: community with recycling heroes, stories that are not just fictions, but about real people doing real impact to our environment. And then we want to build trust with after every transaction, 2 sides of the transaction, including household and collectors. They have to rate each other based on the star scale. And then we want to improve our engagement with bothering our customers with personalized thank you messages and notification like you have recycled X kilogram of waste to show green progress. We also want to recognize our frequent recyclers by digital loyalty patches to upload small and tangible rewards, including notebooks, pens, stickers, and maybe tote bags as well. So I will pass the time now to the next presenter.
Continuing with my part, I will present our key activities, key resources, and key partners. First, our key activities. Our activities relies on 4 main parts. First, platform development and operation. We handle registration, scheduling, payment, and maintain data traceability with the real-time pricing system. 2, community connection. We link household, collector, recycling partner to manage local collection areas. 3, environmental communication and event. We organize workshops and some awareness program in school, university, and household. 4, tracking and impact reporting. This is the way we measure the presentation and the receipt volume and improve the income for collector. Now we can see that's a timeline for AiVeChai. This is divided 4 quarters. In quarter 1, we build the foundation and collect and design data of user experience. Quarter 2, we continue develop core feature and have an internal testing. Quarter 3, we reduce legal rights and that additional data protection, and moreover, we prepare the launch material. And finally, in quarter 4, this is our public launch. We collect data, we Facebook, and we receive the feedback from customer, and we prepare for the scale up in the future. Move to our key resources. AiVeChai relies on human, physical, technological, and relational resources. Our team members include IT developer, marketing staff, and drain collector. We have uniform branded dry school, and also we have safety tools. The platform is run on mobile app, and we use with the payment, the real-time pricing system, and a lot of points for our customer. The final is relational resources. We have a strong relationship with CSR sponsors, collector, and recycling partner with local authorities. And final, our key partnership. We work with local government for permits and waste coordination. Recycling company to buy materials and support reward. NGOs university to provide volunteer and outcome volunteer. And CSR sponsor for marketing and sustainability campaign.
So our cost structure is engineered
stability. So we maintain like tight control to lower our fixed cost, monthly fixed cost by approximately 4.8 million Vietnam dong. 40. Sorry for the typo. So it includes our marketing, our quarterly salary, platform or technology or office admin. And the true nature of our model shines in the variable cost. This is the cost that grows itself. So 70% of our gross profit is passed to our partner, which is the waste collector, and 50% of the revenue is used to buy scrap from the household. This figure is calculated by the margin between the purchase price we purchase from the household and the selling price we sell to the collecting point. So our operation controlled by monthly fixed costs, as you can see, and the variable cost directly tied to the growth and impact. And the more we grow, the more value we create for both household and the collector. So it's making our model sustainable. Our revenue stream is on the board. As you can see, we try to make a strong return business and to get a first year revenues about 2 billion Vietnam dong. This is making our clear path to reach the break-even point at month 11 after introduce our app, and we try to build a highly capital efficiency with only 140 million at a seed capital. We aim to generate about 14 times in revenue in year 1. Our fixed cost is low and predictable. So this means that after the break-even point, any transaction we have, it will significantly boost our net profit. And for us, a 70-30 model is an ethical and strategic choice. We design our app design to transfer 70% of the profit to our partner is a waste collector. This ensures that they have a not fixed but stable and dignified income. So the last 30 commission is for our platform sustainability. And throughout our model, we aim to build a business which is financially solid and socially responsible. Thank you for listening.